It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Mackandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Bonradier has not been found.
looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training. We're always training, Kisagawase, and will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and... Here. You can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What should we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay.
Hey!
Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nice done. I am surprised.
I see him! There!
Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. Climb back up. I am waiting. Climb back up. Climb back up. Climb back up. I am waiting. Climb back up. I am waiting. It's time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use... With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Do not be late next time.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to? Wherever Temp.
Tops, gallants, royals, stud!
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Macandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time. Bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. So you've a little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Honor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Macandal, Shay. To recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. You can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help it Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite, and only son.
And Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say.
You call me that again. I'll throw you in the ocean.
Fire!
Fish mate, Captain! We'll be at the bottom soon.
Crowd, whatever it is I'm saying.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mac and Dalshay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite, and only son.
And Achilles is there. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
If you call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Brig! It's the British! You're not alone, sir!
Grappling hooks away! Fire! Move on! Get the mainsails into the wind! Fire!
Ready to fire,
Fire!
sir! They've hit us, sir!
Fire!
Ready to march, sir! I'm home! Oh! Taking some damage here! We're headed right into them!
Danger's behind.
Keep clear!
Fire!
That ship, Captain! Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I recommend explosive shot. On your
Fire!
mark, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Almost ready!
Bring the North comes! Fire! Loose mainsail!
On which trouble, Captain Cormac?
Crowd it all on!
As we...
Haul in the stunsails! Furlough!
Let go anchor!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control of the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
Lee, can you tell me about how the water?
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Wale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. Scourge of the West Indies, rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. She wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
What is it? The package, I mean.
The very box we're seeking.
We still have little idea of what this vessel is capable of. Why don't we set the Morrigan against a quarry of her caliber? There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the crossbow at sea.
And let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Exciting. I say this is a good day to light King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board the crew knows what hit them.
Fire!
Taking a hit, Captain!
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Say your prayers.
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. The spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. That's why my captain is our mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame. Escape terrible conditions only to be killed in an earthquake.
It's a French colony, then?
Aye, it is.
The assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Place. I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is paying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Now's the riders and top!
Anchor!
What's on your mind, Captain?
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Fire! Loose and trim too.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Stationers, ale ho!
Fire!
Trouble, sir! Hicks is a gunboat! They're ready to box, sir!
Fire!
Crowd around the ship! Use explosive shot to slow her! She's transferred!
Fire!
That's the last of them. Then let us go on. Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Oh, this Caesar. Salt hair, open skies. A man out on the ocean. He's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom? You cannot breathe deep and enjoy it.
Tempted state to this column by the top. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
Days they lay their boat on your neck!
Of course not. We have nothing in common with that, of course. Sharp to the wind.
Taking some damage here!
Damage fire!
It's crumbling into the sea! Heading here!
Fire!
Fire! Hit, Captain! Not what's brine!
Hit their minds, Shay!
Sir, we can board and take her!
Bring them in!
Awfully close, sir!
Fire! Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
Ready here!
Lads, loose the royals.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Aboard, Captain!
Douse the mizzen tops.
Crowd it all on! Ease off the wind!
Haul up all but the mains.
Douse all sail!
Anchor away. Careful. It's quite a rough squall, Captain.
Fasten it down! Is that batten, lad? On to planks! No match for us, Captain! On to planks! She's... Nothing your souls! Here they come!
That wind's trouble, Captain.
Give me
Cormac.
some speed!
Aboard, Captain! Some sort of cargo there, sir.
Fire!
There it is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Mainmast! Bring in top hat!
As much sail as you can!
Loose tops and royals! That wind's trouble, Captain.
Blues up! These are sticks!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see.
That's not rum.
So,
How goes the herd?
take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
That'll do. And how? Fire!
Loaded, Captain!
Mates out! Let's go! For sail! All sail! Unfurled, mates! Let's move!
Pull up, lads. Boost the royals.
Loading cargo!
Over there, Captain. The fishing setting with the Greystone.
Hey!
The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits.
Go as long as the seas do.
Fire!
The assassin allies have their homes between them.
Awaiting orders, sir!
A woman a sword he does adore, a girl who's bluffing around. When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey. Come along, you jolly brave boys. There's plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean.
That's all but mates!
Get to work. We're not done here, Smith. Is there a reason you're acting the blind cuddy?
Be most welcome here, sir. My gratitude. Godspeed.
Give them a few ales and they think they can fly. Someone is fleeing a jealous husband. You can't do this here! Stop! The hour rings for your death! Choke off all exits! Cannot be allowed to move! Grenade! Blindside him! Together, my brothers and sisters! Close in! Finish him! Have a grenade! Down! Choke off all exits! Don't let that man flee! Lost sight of him. We have to find him again. What would I do if I was him?
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Fire! Loose and catch the wind!
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right... Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Red Bank in sight, sir. Good hunting ground. That storm could be dangerous.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it...
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Cargo there, sir.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados. His return to the colony certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies.
But the main.
Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Aloft, lads! Loose the rod!